everybody, it's me, Kurt. Can you believe it? Oh, it's been so long. Hey, I just wanted to leave you guys a message and let you know what's going on with me in case you've heard rumors or you see me post things and you're like, what is he talking about? Back in 2018, I started having some vocal issues, and I noticed that I was having trouble just holding straight tone notes. Like my vibrato was getting really wide, and I'd actually taken a video of myself from the music stand, and I was contorting my face, which I didn't realize I was doing. And I thought, weird. And it kept getting worse. And finally, I went to an ENT, and they're like, we don't know what's wrong. And then the pandemic hit. And so I thought, well, I will rest my voice during this pandemic. So a year and a half, I rested my voice. But when we started getting back together, my voice, when Voctave started recording again, my voice wasn't any better. And so I started going to see several different ENTs trying to figure out what was wrong. And I had them doing allergen tests and blood tests and do I have a disease? What's going on? And nobody could figure anything out. The only thing that they sort of concluded was that I had muscle tension dysphonia, which means that I was doing weird things with my muscles that were distorting my voice. And what I found later was the reason I have that was because I was trying to manipulate my voice to be able to make a pitch, to make the tone like I knew how to make. And so I ended up going to a neurologist in the end of 2023. And they, after doing tests and studies and MRI and all that kind of stuff, they're like, you have essential tremors. And basically, the simplest way I know to describe it is essential tremors is the opposite of Parkinson's disease. Parkinson's, your muscles shake involuntarily all the time, whereas essential tremors, only when you're using the muscle does it shake. So, and most people get it in their hands. So that's why it took them forever to figure out it was essential tremors, because I don't have it in my hands. My hands are still. But like when you have essential tremors, say if it was in my hands, when I would go to grab something to drink, if you had essential tremors, when you grab a drink, your hand would shake, but when you put it back, your hands would be fine. Well, that's what's happening with my voice, is that when I go to sing or talk, doing voiceovers, my voice will shake. So I was like, what's the option? And they're like, well, we have an ENT that we work with that can do botox in your cords, and we've had some good success with people's speaking voices with that. I said, let's give it a shot. So January of 2024, Voctave was in New York doing a concert. The day after the concert, I flew back to Orlando, went straight to the ENT, had the Botox injected into my cords. They said it would be about 7 to 10 days that the deadening of the cords, would have to wear off a little bit, and then I should be able to talk and hopefully sing fine. Well, what happened is I couldn't talk for about 3 months. So I missed out on Voctave Spring Tour in 2024. And I was like, okay, no, this isn't the answer. So my neurologist said, well, we don't know what causes it, but we know a way that can kind of fix it. There's a surgery called deep brain stimulation. And so I looked into it and I thought, oh, no, because it requires them drilling into my skull and implanting wires in my brain. And I thought, no, I don't want to do this. But the more I studied it, the more I looked into it. I even have a friend who worked for the doctor who invented the device. All these things made me think this is what I need to do because I want to continue to perform. And so basically they put the wires in my brain. There's a wire that comes in under my skin and my neck, will come around, and then there's a little device like a pacemaker that I can turn on and off. And I'll turn it on whenever I'm going to sing or do voiceovers, and I'll turn it off the rest of the time. So through this device, they can focus where the impulses will go to stop my brain from being able to send that signal to the muscle that is contracting when it shouldn't. So June 25th, I'm going into the hospital to have the surgery done. I'll be there overnight. I go home and then I come back about a week later, and an outpatient surgery. They put the little pacemaker type device in. And then about 10 days after that, I go back and they program the device. All in all, it will be about 6 weeks is what they're saying that I should know if it's working or not. They said it should be about a 50 to 75% improvement. So what I need from everyone out there, June 25th, please, please, please send good thoughts, send good juju, send good vibes. Please say prayers. Whatever way that you send good energy, please send it my way. I'm really putting all my eggs in this basket and hoping that this will make it able for me to continue to perform for many, many, many years as I want to do. And I just love knowing that I have the support of everyone out there. I have the support 100% from everyone in Voctave. They have been very kind these past few years to maneuver parts and solos and songs based on what I could or couldn't do in a particular show. So I appreciate that. But I want to get my voice back as great as I can because these people in Voctave are beasts. They are no joke. They are amazing vocalists, and I do not want to be the weakest link in that group. So you can imagine how important this is to me. So thank you all for the continued support and the love, and just keep sending it my way, and I'll let you know how things go. Okay,